Hello, fellow people of YouTube. Back again with my weekly upload to say hey. And wanting to talk about things that came up for me during the week and sharing that with you in hopes that it resonates with you and maybe we can learn and grow together. I'm always open to comments and, I just like community, and I don't edit these because this is like my practice in being seen for all that I am. Like, I'm breaking out right now so much, and I just put castor oil all over my face because I find that it really makes my skin soft and helps with breakouts. I've been eating Girl Scout cookies, which I love, but I don't normally eat that, so my skin is kind of freaking out. Anyway, that's been happening this week, is my skin is breaking out and I've been eating lots of Girl Scout cookies. But along with that, as a candid share, I had an experience that I won't get too deeply into, but it really challenged the way that I thought about things, which is really cool and really, to me, showing how much I've grown. Because normally I would react in a really specific way with guilt and shame and all of these things, but I didn't feel that this time. And there was introspection, self-reflection, wondering, curiosity, all those things, but I didn't feel like a terrible person. And I'm really working on letting go of the need to be perceived as good and right, if that makes sense. Like, knowing you're a good person and wanting to be perceived by others as a good person are like two different things, and for a long time I held myself back from things, from doing things that I really wanted to do, or not making people, not wanting to make people uncomfortable. But then I saw this Instagram thing that was like, oh, if you're a people pleaser, you shouldn't call it people pleasing because it sounds really nice when you do that. Instead, you should say, oh, I'm self-abandoning. And I was like, whoa. I was like, yeah, that's what that is. People pleasing is self-abandonment, like, every time. And that kind of helps you confront the reality a bit more seriously. It was, because it's the same for me when I was letting go of weed and tobacco. People were like, you shouldn't call yourself an addict, that can have power over you. And I think our beliefs are super powerful, and what we believe shapes the reality of our world. I really feel that way. If you believe good things about people, you will see the good in people. If you believe bad things about people, you will see the bad. Your consciousness is always looking to affirm your beliefs. So that, side note, but yeah, I just felt like I had been abandoning myself for so long, and I'm kind of tired of it. I wake up every day and I try to be grateful. I write morning pages. I'm on day, I'm on day 83 in a row. Like, this whole notebook, I'm like more than halfway done, which is crazy. I've never gotten to 83 pages in a row. I'm just every single day writing 3 pages a day. And it doesn't need to be a big notebook, you know, it could be even one of those small notebooks, as long as you get the 3 pages done. But I highly recommend that for people such as myself. I'm an air sign. I'm thoughts all the time, you know. Libra, we be thinking, we be ruminating, we be yearning. There's just so many things, you know. And that has really helped me process my emotions and my feelings and thoughts in a concise way, that I actually get to see the progress. And before, I used to burn my notebooks because there's something like cathartic about that, but I'm actually, since I started like January 1st of this year, I've decided I'm gonna keep them, all my journals that I write, for the whole year, just to like see the progression, because a lot can change in a year. And yeah, I think it's cool to witness ourselves, because I think we spend so much time wanting to be witnessed and perceived and loved that we actually don't do that for ourselves, you know. And then it's kind of like we wonder why it's not happening externally. And it's like, well, if you feel like you can't be yourself, if you feel like you need to hold yourself back from being who you are, then how is anyone supposed to actually see you for who you are and love you for who you are, you know? And it's really fucking scary and kind of complicated, but what's the other option? Do we just continue to suffer? You know, I'm tired. I'm tired of that, bro. So this is my message. I don't know if anyone is gonna watch this, and if you do, thank you, and I hope this resonates with you. I hope that I pray that your consciousness can take something out of this and apply it to your life, of, you know, where are we holding ourselves back from, you know, being who we fully are. And even if you do come out looking like a fool, like, so what? The Fool is the greatest card in tarot, you know. It's limitless possibilities. And if someone can't meet you where you're at, then at least you know. At least you're not suffering in the wonder of not knowing. Sometimes it's fun. Sometimes really good art comes out of that. But sometimes you want to fuck around and find out. I don't know. But yeah, so really convoluted way of saying that, you know. And I know, because this is happening for me, that it is happening for other people as well. I'm not like a one consciousness, like it's just me, you know what I mean? Like, I really feel like we all go through things collectively, and I'm really praying that the people who find this video and they're like, oh shit, yeah, I've been able to like, certain things you would judge yourself for in the past, you're no longer judging yourself for, because we're human. Like, we are meant to experience, and it's like so cool, especially the longer you're alive, thank God, you know, to like see that progression. Like, dude, if this was me 5 years ago, I would have been like in the trenches and turmoil and like really been suffering with this. And now I'm able to look at it with grace, love the experience, still have love for everyone involved, and like, that's really cool. Like, growth is so cool, and like everyone's journey, while similar, is also different, so it could be in resonant with something completely different to you. But yeah, I hope that this makes sense. Sometimes I got somebody in my last video be like, are you neurodivergent? And I was like, Honestly, it made me laugh so hard. I was like, you know, never officially diagnosed, but that's something going on over here. Um, but I think it's also just part of being a multifaceted human being. Um, we tend to cultivate a lot within ourselves, and I think that that's a beautiful thing. And yeah, just I know that the world feels like a scary place right now for a lot of people, and that is so understandable, and my heart really goes out for them. But also, life is full of so much joy and wonder, and like sometimes you just gotta be a little spontaneous. I feel like I was in such a like rut of like I need everything to be so and like just opening myself up back into like the spontaneity of life and like saying yes to things has sort of like reignited this humanness of like it's okay if I'm perceived and people think I'm weird. It's okay if not everybody likes me. It's okay if, you know, I'm a little socially awkward. It's okay. Everybody is a little socially awkward, even the people who may not seem like it. You would be surprised. So all that to be said, you're doing a great job with whatever it is you're doing, however you're going about it. I pray that you give yourself grace with like newness. You know, it's like when a butterfly just emerges out of a cocoon and it's like, you know, stretching and its wings are like, it takes time for them to unfold and it takes time for them to fly away. Like, you just gotta allow the process, give yourself grace, and, you know, really be introspective of like who do you want to be? How do you want your future self to show up for yourself and other people? And it's not about being perfect, it's just about asking ourselves deep questions, you know, and really getting to like some root stuff and learning to be okay with being human. And like it's a freaking weird ride, but I think the more grace we can have with ourselves and each other, and like people are going to judge you, that's just going to happen, but like just know you're a good person and you're doing the best that you can, and life is too short and you never know what's gonna happen, so you might as well get a little weird while you can. You know, there's gonna be people out there who are gonna thank you for being so weird because they felt like they were all stuffy and couldn't move, but your weirdness helped them be like, it's okay for me to be weird too, cool. So yes, thanks for listening. I hope you have a really great day. I hope you have a really great transition into springtime. I don't know how many people are watching this northern whatever hemisphere you're on, but we're transitioning to spring on the northern hemisphere, so very excited about that. But yeah, thanks for listening, and I hope you have a great day yet again.